Hey everyone, it's Julie Reeds, and today I'm on my phone and I'm going to show you my book collection of 2021. Also, if you can tell, I dyed my hair and I cut it. Well, I didn't, you know what I mean. Now I will show you the books and none of me. Yeah. This is the first book on my shelf. It is so sad. I cried for 3 days after and when I read this book. And I have photos for proof, but I don't think you want to see them. But anyways, this is They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. It's very good. Go read it. I'll make a full review on this when I can. And next is the Good Girls Guide to Murder series. It's so good. You can see my hand's shadow while I'm talking. This series is actually the best thing I've ever read. I'm sorry, Murder Most Unladylike, but this is taking your spot. I think it's mostly because Murder Most Unladylike is like 9 to 12, whereas this is like for older people, you know. I'm getting a little old. I can't give a rating for The Promised Neverland because I haven't read it yet since it's the second one. Next I have A Place Called Perfect series written by Helena Dawkins. Lastly on this side I have the Agatha Audley... What is this series called? The Agatha Audley series, sorry. Written by Lena Jones. On this side, I have the Girl Missing series. I have Hide and Secrets by Sophie Mackenzie too. Then I have all of the Murder Most Unladylike series. My favorite one will probably be the first one, just because, you know, it's the OG. And then the last one, because there was, you know, lots of turns in it. I meant to say plot twists, but you know what? Turns work too. First of all, this is my honorable mention to this beautiful rat that my friend gave me. I'm just gonna make it way up here. I have this Be a Unicorn book because, you know, little me decided, yes, this is the best idea ever, I'm gonna buy this. Then I have The Boy at the Back of the Class, Not My Fault, and Ella on the Outside. Julie Reed's mini review time. So basically this book is about a bunch of teenagers living in California and they accidentally start a forest fire. I mainly bought it because I thought the cover was cool. I rate it a 10 out of 10 because, yeah, I can. The end was so crazy. I had to take, you know, not a brief moment. I had to take a few minutes to actually process what just happened. Next I have The Flat Shirt. Then I have All Our Hidden Gifts, which was really good as well. I know people say don't judge a book by its cover, but I mean, like, this is too good. Like, why would you not buy this when you see the cover, you know? I rate it a 10 out of 10 as well. Very good. And I have Kiki's Delivery Service. I mainly bought it because I watched the movie on Netflix and I wanted to see is it the same in the book. Next I have The List, which I still haven't read. These are all my Kathy Cassidy books, but I'm pretty sure I read 2 more, but I just borrowed the books from someone. My favorite one was probably Sweet Honey, or actually Such a Secret. You know what, from the Chocolate Box Girl series, I would say Sweet Honey, and then out of all of these, I would say Looking Glass Girl. It is very good. I read it a few years ago, but it is good. I have all the Harry Potter books. I have these as well. Then I have the play script for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I have Animal Farm, Anne of Green Gables, which is really good, even though it's kind of old. I like the writing style. And then I have I Know You Did It by Sue Wallman. And now I have The Laugh Shelf? Now I have The Last Shelf. I'd say I read this book in less than 2 hours. It has like this type of writing, so it's easy to get through. And I like these type of books with this type of writing because it makes it so easy for me to read faster and actually get more motivated to read more. I have The House on Hoarder Hill, but I don't think I read this yet. First Term at Trebizond. Then I have what was this called? The Roman Garstang Adventure. And of course, I have the iconic Geek Girl series. I don't know why I grasped the books like that. I have The Cheerleaders by Karen Thamas. And just a little tip, I don't know, is this useful, but it's useful to me. But anyways, usually in murder mystery books, there's a lot of characters. And so I just put everyone on a piece of paper because you know what I mean. I write down the characters' names on a piece of paper and I just say like main character or main character friend or whatever they are. And then it makes it easier for me to remember who people are because in this book, I'm pretty sure it was in this book, there is quite a lot of people and it kind of gets hard to remember, but yeah. I have This Is My Truth, which is actually so sad, but the ending, good ending. I also have Far From Perfect by Holly Smale, which is the person who made Geek Girl. I have The Threads of Magic. I have The Night Bus Hero, which was also written by the person who wrote The Boy at the Back of the Class. I have The Unexpected Find. I have Where the World Turns Wild. Elise Undercover? I don't know, I literally said it wrong in the previous book collection video. I'm pretty sure. What is it? I looked up a video on how to pronounce this word and they said Eloise. But I really don't think that's right. But anyways, I have The Mask of Arabella. I have Stargirl. I have Roof Tappers, The House of 100 Clocks, and Divergent, which I finished reading 2 days ago. Also, it has been like a few days since I recorded the first part of the video, so the lighting may be different, and also I had to move the light because it was hurting my eyes so much. I looked into the light by accident and I was walking down and all I could see was circles. Now I have to count all my books and it's gonna take a very long time. There is 34 on the first shelf. There's 14 here. So before I reveal the big number, the amount of books I have, I want you to guess, and no cheating. I have 82 books.
Wow.
So in this portion of the video, I'll be showing you what books I read this year and what month, and like how much it adds up to, and if I like them or not, my favorites. I read Girl Missing, Sister Missing, and Missing Me in January, and I'd say the first one is my favorite. Just because it's the original and it really sets the scene for the other books. I read Mistletoe and Murder in February, and this is the only book I read in February, so this is my favorite. This is the only book I read in April, so this is my favorite. I actually read A Spoonful of Murder as well in April, so this is my favorite. I read Death in the Spotlight and Top Marks for Murder in May, and I'd say Death in the Spotlight is my favorite because of the very big plot twists, and we discover something. Yeah, we discover something. This is the only book I read in July, but it's my favorite out of all of the Murder Most Unladylike series because, again, of the very big plot twists. I read They Both Die at the End and I Know You Did It in August. And I think They Both Die at the End is my favorite, but nonetheless, this is still a really good book. The ending was really good. The ending for this one? It was good in the worst way possible. I'm not saying the ending is bad, I'm just saying it upset me a lot. And, you know, I think I have my own ending in my head. I read Kiki's Delivery Service and Anne of Green Gables in September. Kiki's Delivery Service was good, but because it's written for children, you know, I wasn't like attached to it, whereas Anne of Green Gables, it's very good, and I watched the series on Netflix, so. I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, All Our Hidden Gifts, and Hidden Secrets in October, and plus one more, I just can't find it. My favorite one would be A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, just because it's my favorite murder book at the moment, murder mystery book at the moment. But these are very good, and I enjoyed this and this as well. It took me like one day to read. That sounded kind of sarcastic, and I'm sorry, I meant to say it is very good. I read all of these in November. I read This Is My Truth, Lies Like Wildfire, Far From Perfect. I read Toffee, The Flat Share, The Threads of Magic, last but not least,
The Nightless Hero. Woo!
I'm just gonna pick two favorites just because I read a lot of books in November. But anyways, I very much enjoyed Lies Like Wildfire because the plot twist at the end shook me to the core. That sounds very 2019 with those shocked emojis and like, you know, the little hand. But anyways, all of the characters are crazy and that is what makes this book so good. And I like This Is My Truth because it's very well written. I've read all of these in December, and nearly said November, in December so far, and I'd say the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series is my favorite just because it's literally my top series at the moment. So yeah. My tripod stand literally just gave up on me. It's getting so wobbly. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos made by me. And also, another Genshin friend rates characters videos is gonna come out soon. This year, next year, I don't know, but soon. Basically, I was supposed to record on my camera, but I can't really get it to work. And it's not cooperating with me, so I don't know why you need to know this, but anyways, so this is kind of the shelf where I like put my favorite books there, you know, my favorite shelf is the Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I nearly forgot the name, it's literally right there. But anyway, what? I have all the Harry for this person. What?